And ladies and gentlemen, game 2 of this best of 2 between NCOTS and BT. Black Templar took game 1. They're looking to secure the full 3 points here, while Naval Command is trying to draw the series and get a point apiece. For the side of Naval Command, we got Gearing, Daring, Moskva, Brisbane, now it's not banned, Marseille, Des Moines, Ohio. For the side of Black Templar, we've got Ragnar, Marceau, Harugamo, Daring, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Vermont, and Ohio. So let's see how they're going to set up this deployment today. Interesting that you put the Austin ban on this map. I'm assuming that has to be like pre-match review of your opponent's VODs, because otherwise I don't understand why the Austin ban over the Brisbane ban. I mean, is the Austin troublesome? Yes, but there has to have been a reason for it, and I have to assume that that reason is the other team brings it on this map. Because otherwise, you've really just wasted a ban. So we're going to give benefit of the doubt and go from there. And so as we watch in here, looks like we're going to see a heavy split for both teams towards D. Both teams sending the majority of the ships they have in this game over there. A little bit of a challenge both teams into C, and then small groups over to A, B. Brisbane gearing for the side of Naval Command, Ragnar, Vermont, Stalingrad for the side of Black Templar. So as we go in here, we're going to keep an eye out on C here. Daring of Magnemite and the Des Moines of Ale are in there in a good position to contest. Denny not going to have shots back. Markive, we'll see how they decide to play this if they go for the full aggress in. Something to watch for this Des Moines is right now the Ohio won't have the shell arcs. Maybe if the Ohio gets further away, they'll get the shell arcs where they can arc them down and on. So we'll see. Daring is spotted. Each Daring spotted. Right now, Markive has the better shot line because he can get more of his guns on, but it doesn't look like his guns are prepped. Ohio shots are out. Here come the Des Moines. And Black Templar gets the better advantage there as they got the damage in onto the Daring 3K and took none on their Daring. Little bit of a chunk onto the Des Moines, and by chunk I mean 1,000 damage in a fire that he's DCP'd. So if they can get another one on him, that's a fair advantage they can push. But right now it really is watching D and the AB line, because whichever team can push more successfully is going to open up that middle cap very quickly. Ohio shots out onto Sigismund. Moskva already taken 14k. Takes another 5k right there. Ooh! Ohio gets citadeled by the other Ohio. And Sigismund now using that heal, but that's going to lower his potential overall heal. Harugamo also took some damage there, down to 17.6. Early slight advantage to the side of BT. Up 50,000 health right now, but we got a long way to go in this game still. 2 cap advantage, though, for the side of Black Templar does give them some stuff to work with. So we're going to continue watching. Daring of Markive spotted again. He's going to try to duck out. Des Moines has not used the radar yet. Daring of Magnemite. Shots are in. Oh, they get him for 5k. Doesn't quite balance out the damage onto Markive. Markive down to 12,000. But the Brisbane gets the Ragnar with Torps over here. Ragnar dies, and now Naval Command takes the one-ship lead. That's a huge kill. And not banging that Brisbane has definitely come back to bite Black Templar. And so now that points lead has flipped over temporarily for Naval Command. That will drop back, obviously, as the 2 caps are still being ticked for the side of Black Templar. But that's huge. Now suddenly your Gearing and Brisbane feel like they can push up. Your Gearing can be dumping Torps on the Stalingrad. Brisbane can sit in Gearing smoke and farm him, and they're just going to have time to work now. That puts a lot of pressure on the side of Black Templar. Black Templar also down 75,000 health. Radar in. They do spot the Daring. Shots not hitting the Daring yet. Daring trying to dodge. We'll see how well he's able to do it. They're going to get him mostly out of there. Des Moines of A takes a little bit of damage. Now let's take a look over here at D. So D has been capped. Gearing has not been able to access it. And so that points lead now, we've seen it now. It's 5 points and climbing again for Black Templar. They've gotten some more damage on that Harumo. Got him down to 16-0 from, he was about 18k. So he's taken a little bit of damage. But here's where the play is going to be right now for Naval Command. They radar, they know there's nothing over there. And so now they have the advantage. The Stalingrad has radar, yes, but once Stalingrad uses radar, Gearing just hops in the cap and there's nothing to stop him. Brisbane's going to be behind, and I expect to see a smoke up here at some point. There it is. Now, the downside, this will also keep the Stalingrad... Nope, never mind. Stalingrad is spotting, and expect to see the Brisbane start to open up here. Try to offload him from that corner. Stalingrad goes dark, so not yet. This game's kind of just faded into a brief pause. We had some early access, now it's just kind of chilling. Marceau spotted, Moskva of R2 Dude 2. We'll open up on him. It's a little bit of chunk on him. The radar, they'll see the Ohio. Ohio doesn't take any damage. Denny Mutter, and watch out, as this Ohio moves forward, Des Moines of A is going to be really in a bad spot soon. Because Des Moines starts to back up. Has to angle in, but if he angles too far, this Ohio right here can look to slap. So keep an eye out. So the Des Moines knows he's got a yo-yo, because if he goes too much one way or the other way, he's done. They spot the Daring. They reset the Daring. That's a big grab there to get him back to 17k. Still has 3 heals, so a big advantage on Markive. We're going to watch these shells over. Ooh, these Vermont shells look juicy. Oh, just too far. Gearing is taking B, so that, as well as the decap being taken, means that the points will start to tick back in favor of Naval Command. And Naval Command is now holding a 90,000 health lead. Torps in on the Stalingrad. Daring gets Torps on Markive. Markive goes down, but a chunk of Torps just barely hits. Some hits, some don't, onto the Stalingrad. Unfortunate for the Brisbane, those were just at the edge of range. Otherwise, he would have taken a lot more damage there. Still, Stalingrad uses the, is forced to use the DCP, and now he's a prime target for fire. Stalingrad also doesn't have radar for another 2 minutes, so he may just be dead before he even gets that off. C is capped, but it's 3-1 for the side of Naval Command right now. 1-1 on ships, 108,000 health lead. And like I said, watch for the fire. Brisbane gets the fire. That's a dead Stalingrad, because he'll just keep spamming him down. But it looks like Brisbane actually has to decide the retreat is the better part of valor and go away. Gearing also really low over here and still hurting. That might be, no, he'll get off the DCP in time. Harugumo took some damage as well, down to 8k, but Gearing of Darth Ligma, definitely the worst end of that trade. And instant DCP. Can't quite hit that Des Moines, but you see what I mean about that Des Moines. He's kind of like trapped now. Stalingrad and Brisbane fighting each other. Stalingrad primed to take at least one Torp here. He'll take the Torp down to 38k. There's the instant DCP. The problem is he's got another rack coming in on him, and his DCP is down now. So, primed for perma. Oh, no, and he's turning. Oh, no. That's not good. Stalingrad takes the Torp on the nose. He is flooding. That's a perma flood. Brisbane looking for the fire now. 13 seconds to heal, so this shouldn't kill Stalingrad. There's one fire, but Stalingrad's going to be very low. Ohio of Admiral Dawn taking a lot of chunk damage, though. Shots out. He had brief spotting on the Des Moines. Does he have the angle? No. He goes for the daring and absolutely smashes the daring. 6,500. Stalingrad got the heal, but he's still ticking down. It's not enough to prevent that, and even with the flood, the flood isn't gone yet. This should be a dead Stalingrad. You're going to see the Brisbane start to back up here because he knows that they need to finish off the Stalingrad. Stalingrad's heal's about to be done, but his DCP is about to be up. He hits the DCP down to 5,900. He'll tick up to 6,700, but here come the shots in. They're going to try to finish him, ladies and gentlemen. Shots are in. Admiral Dawn is going to go down, but he's going to trade out that Stalingrad. There's the death of Admiral Dawn. Both teams over 700 points, and still neck in neck. And what a game. Ohio of Sigismund spotted and getting slapped by the Marseille as much as possible. It's not a substantial amount yet. Des Moines into C. There's no way to prevent this cap right now. And the further issue is that your daring's now been spotted. Daring shots are in. He's down to 4,400. He's going to pop that last heal. Des Moines of Dini Mutter turning away. He knows that the other Des Moines coming in to try to grab the cap. Daring in a problem spot, though. He just rammed the island. And Des Moines doesn't quite have the angle yet, but if the Des Moines keeps peeking, he'll have it in a second. Shells are out. He tries to get dark. Oh, and the Des Moines just gets deleted by the Ohio. Black Templar saves their Daring's life with a deletion shot from the Ohio at close range. While the Des Moines was at close range to the Daring. Now we see Naval Command back on the back foot again. Where's the positioning come from? Torps do hit onto the Vermont. Vermont forced to use the DCP down to 54,000. It's going to tick up back up to probably about 70, 75k. But still some big hits. So, 2 caps for each team, a 13-point lead for the side of Black Templar. Remember, a lot at stake here. If Naval Command loses this game, they get no points, and Black Templar gets 3. If Naval Command wins this game, each team gets 1. So this game is critical. Brisbane does spot the Marceau. The Marceau is in a rough position. Brisbane going to try to finish him, not getting the shot line yet. He's got to watch out for these Torps. He does have the Hydro. Marceau should be dead here. Marceau has just rammed himself into the island. The Marceau should absolutely be dead here, even with the attempted backup. Like, you should, if you're the Brisbane and the Gearing, be able to combo up and finish this Marceau. Gearing pops the smoke, trying to dodge the Torps. Shots in, will not kill from the Vermont, and now the Marceau down to 6,800 and burning out. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Naval Command's going to grab the lead, and even though Black Templar crested 900 points, it's now Naval Command 48 seconds away from victory. But they get the Brisbane back. The Vermont of Gigozaver gets the Brisbane, deletes him. And now suddenly it's back to a 10-second margin of victory for the side of Black Templar. Moskva fighting the Des Moines now. Des Moines has no heals, only DCP. He hasn't used the DCP yet. This is going to be tight. Moskva's going to push up on him. They know that this has to be the kill. Des Moines down to 20,000. They got 50 seconds. Oh, and they get the Des Moines of Molecular Man out in the corner. And now it's just 25 seconds until the side of Naval Command wins. And this game is still neck and neck. Moskva, shots in on him, miss. And ladies and gentlemen, Naval Command is just 12 seconds away, and they have snatched this game right out of Black Templar's hands. What a game, and your winners taking the game and tying the series and the best of 2 at a 1-1 is Naval Command of the Seas. Oh man, that was a game to end it.